Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm going to talk about a dream I had the other night. I'm not going to get into the whole entire thing, but I will talk about the part where this fake person was supposed to be behind the wheel of this car. And I kept asking, what the hell are you doing behind the wheel of the car? Stop, put the brakes on. The only way I can describe the person behind the wheel of the car is they were wearing a brown trench coat, and it was brown everywhere. It kind of looked like, almost like something a homeless person would wear. I could not see the face of this person. The hair looked maybe brown. It didn't look long, no facial hair that I could see. But then again, I didn't really see much of this person's face, but I did see a lot of brown coat, like a beige brown, like a beigeish color. And to cut the dream down, basically I kept saying, what are you doing in the driver's seat? What are you doing in the driver's seat? And I said, put the brakes on, put the brakes on. And instead of doing that, he kept on putting on the gas. And I turned around and I put my foot over trying to hit the brake, and the car, there was a guardrail, and the car went through the guardrail and was starting to hit the water. And this was like one of those cars that it still had pop-up locks, like on the window area. It had electric, but also pop-up locks. And I remember popping it open, going, open up your door, because when we hit the water, you won't be able to do it, and there's nothing to break the windows. So I opened up the door, and I braced myself for water impact so the water wouldn't shut the door. And we hit the water, and I was like, oh my God. And I remember coming out of the water, and in front of me was at least this probably 14 to 15 foot crocodile coming right at us, and right at me. And I remember grabbing this coated person for some reason, because that's just seemed like I felt this, just grab him and get him out of there. So I grabbed this individual, and I'm getting away from this crocodile, getting away from this crocodile, pulling myself up on land, throwing this person onto the land. Now keep in mind, this was like an embankment. So yeah, put this person up there and then turn around to look for say person, and there's the big huge crocodile right there, and all I kept doing was punching it in the nose, in the nose, in the nose. I was just punching it profusely, like punch, 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 punch. And I remember at one point, I punched it so hard that the front of the gator's muzzle went, how can I put this? It went into the gator's eyes, like the jaw broke and went, that's how hard I hit it. And the person that I brought out of the car disappeared, which makes me wonder if the gator and this individual, I don't know if it was a male or female, was one and the same. But I won, because actually fighting a gator means you're not afraid anymore. You're not living in any kind of fear. You're willing to face whatever it takes. So that's what I'm feeling. We are willing to face whatever it takes, whatever is going on. Nobody can put fear into you anymore. And that's exactly what I'm getting, because there is a new beginning, okay? You're healing from whatever this is. You're done taking on other people's burdens. Yeah. That's what this all has to do with. See if I can get some more light. There we go. Okay. There's going to be, the scales are coming in. Everything's going to be equal. Okay, you're finally, the scales are going to be balanced in our favor. Okay? In your favor. In my favor. All around. Okay? We're going to be celebrating. Don't let anybody's wishy-washy, behavior affect you. Yep. Because here we go. And be quiet with what you're doing. Don't talk about what you're doing. Be silent. I know a lot of people see this card as a thief, but sometimes it is also the card of being silent with what you're doing. You're not doing any harm to anybody. You are just gathering yourself together. Okay? Mentally, physically, financially. Okay? And if you tell anybody, then that's when the thieving will start up again and people will start doing their same nonsense. You've learned your lesson, and you got to do what you got to do, okay? And whatever was taken from you also is coming back into balance. So like I said, yeah, there is no move fear, no matter what they throw at you. All right, goodbye.